One here on NXT as we relived moments ago and saw Javon Evans. Booker, I am just still shocked at Ricky Saints' actions.
Ricky Saints is a guy that perhaps might be on the right track, in my opinion.
Oh, now you're coming.
No, I'm just saying, where do you feel if you want to be champion doing this business, just like she has an opportunity tonight, she better cash in on it.
Thea Hale was looking for that tomorrow right off the bell, and right now they're right back around and focusing on the arm.
That's the thing right there.
Oh,
yeah, she cannot be a
cover.
Now, Thea Hale cannot be a one-trick pony in this matchup and think she can just jump that off or they get a win. Trust me, Monroe has scouted that little trick.
I talked about Blake tapping out last week, and most thought that Thea had won a championship answering that challenge.
Most thought about the internet. That's what I didn't think so.
Well, the bell, of course, never rang, and the matchup was never made official, which leads us to this matchup kicking us off tonight. Challenger locked in on the champion.
Listen to the people behind Thea Hale. If you want to see Thea Hale ride to the top, my thing is, can she have that mentality? Does she have that focus factor to do it? Can she pull off the kill shot? That's my question.
Blake Monroe, round and round, they go.
Yes.
Sidewalk slam champion into the cover, and the challenger able to kick out.
Round and round we go. Will we stop? Nobody knows.
Why didn't you use that when it was actually happening? You found again. Yes, on that is Blake Monroe in control. And look, Thea Hale was originally in the qualifying match to crown the inaugural champion. As I mentioned, is yet to wear championship gold. Obviously, she wants to finally correct that here tonight. Nice snap there. Charge it back in. Oh, that was under the jaw.
Oh, yes.
Kick out.
Beautiful standing boots out there by Thea Hale. She's going to be a whole lot more. That right there, but check it out.
That would have been good from 70 yards out. Is right back in control. This is what I want to talk about with Thea Hale. She knows what the bread and butter is, as you would call it. Yeah, focusing on the arms, softening up an area because she knows how effective the Kimura lock is.
You look at it right now, she's got this every arm boy. The thing is, with Thea Hale, she does have to have the wherewithal, understanding, and know how to actually go out there and finish these matches. She gets more into the back, but can she finish it?
Okay, drop kick, champion going to the outside. Thea obviously knows she has to get the champion back.
Oh, yes.
To secure the victory, to win that Women's North American Championship title. And Thea, champion back in, challenger right now. Could be closing in on that golden moment. Charging back in. Uh-oh, looking for an exploder and connected. Blake Monroe right now in a little bit of trouble, Booker. I think we can agree.
It's in a lot of trouble right now, but she's not going to sleep. She's calculating, man. She's cunning and she's crafty.
Our general manager, Ava, said it the best last week. Blake got what she asked for, and she's now trying to answer the challenge here tonight. And now look at Blake Monroe.
Oh, baby.
Giving Thea a little taste of her own
I
medicine.
love it, man.
Blake now
Damn.
in control.
Done damaged the damn arm of.
Who's walking out with the goal?
She done damaged the arm of Thea Hale. Jeez Louise, man. Gosh. What's she trying to do? Injure the arm even more? Make it worse? Ladies and gentlemen, good evening, and welcome to the IWN YouTube channel. This is your NXT December the 16th, 2025 watch along and results for NXT Season 19, Episode 49 tonight. You guys are new. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're new, subscribe to the channel. And make sure you hit the thumbs up and turn on the bell for all notifications because I will be live for Evolve tomorrow. Kendall Gray, the WWE Evolve Women's Championship, is set to address the universe tomorrow night. Chantel Monroe set to go one-on-one with Wendy Chu. And we got the Evolve talent going against the ID talent tomorrow night. And that's pretty much the card for Evolve, to be honest. As you can see, Thea Hall versus Blake Monroe, WWE North American Championship match is starting off solid so far. This is the first match that's kicking off this week's episode of NXT. Now let's go over the rest of the card. We got an NXT Championship, number one contenders fatal 4-way match tonight. And the participants that will be in that match is Leon Slater, Miles Bourne, Joe Henry, and Dion Lennox. Now the question is, who's ready to rule at a shot at Open Fit? We'll find out tonight. Plus, Thea Hale is already going up against Blake Monroe for the North American Championship. That is happening right now on NXT. That is kicking off NXT Season 19, Episode 49. Hank and Tank are teaming up to take on the OTM crew of Bronco, Nima, and Lucien Price. Who's going to win this tag match tonight? We'll find out. I'm going for OTM. Part of me wants to go for Hank and Tank, but I think OTM needs a win on NXT. I think it's time for OTM to be the new NXT Tag Team Champions. I mean, they haven't been the NXT Tag Team Champions at all. And I think it would be great to put the tag team titles on them to see how they do as NXT Tag Team Champions. But anyways, Kendall Gray and Ren Sinclair will be in tag action against the dynamic duo of Fatal Influences, Lenny Reed and Fallen Henley. I'm watching it right now. I'm going to break down the results when I come back. When I come back from stepping away from the stream, I'm going to be stepping away from the stream at the end of NXT tonight. So then when I come back, that's when I'll go over the results. What I mean by results is my overall thoughts and grade on the entire NXT episode this week. Make sure you share the stream to all social media platforms. Let everybody know. Don't miss out on the hype, the drama, and the wrestling. Of course, again, one last time, hit the like button. You can drop a comment, and you can even subscribe for more WWE content here on the IWN YouTube channel. Now, without further ado, Let's go ahead and tune back into NXT. It is back on from a split screen commercial break. Here we go. What the hell? Did they just really give the North American Championship to Thea Hale? What the hell? Didn't Vince Joseph just say the match didn't start yet? Bro, they just dropped the ball on Blake Monroe already. Blake Monroe didn't even get to have a long reign as NXT North American Women's Champion. But what if they book this rematch and Blake Monroe wins it back? I would not be surprised if they do that. I think that would be a great idea because right about now, Blake Monroe just got robbed of the NXT WWE North American Women's Championship. And I don't think that's right. Even Blake Monroe was shocked by it. She looks disappointed. I don't blame her. I don't blame her, man. Makes me question who came up with the decision to have Thea Hale beat Blake Monroe to win the NXT North American Women's Championship in the first place. I mean, she deserves a championship, but who came up with that decision? Why have Blake Monroe lose like that, flat out clean, like that? Especially have her drop her championship to Thea Hale. Man, I'm just saying, I'm just asking. Oh boy. Feels like they're rushing this show tonight, man. The show is going by so fast right now. This show just started and it's already speeding by fast. It already feels like one of them rushed episodes of NXT this week. The only shows that's been taped is Raw and SmackDown, so I can't see how the fuck they're rushing NXT. I can't believe they just surprised us out of nowhere like that. Like nobody expected. Like I'm pretty sure half of the internet wrestling community did not expect WWE to make a decision on having Thea Hale beat Blake Monroe to become the new NXT North American Women's Champion. Blake Monroe, let's be honest, if I'm not lying, Blake Monroe only had a short reign as WWE NXT North American Women's Championship. So why the fuck would you have her drop it to Thea Hale? Like, I'm still questioning that. Like, WWE, what the fuck are you guys doing? Like, I mean, Blake Monroe deserves so much more in NXT right now. It's not even funny. Like, why would they do something like that? Why would they end her reign before going into the 2026 and having dropped the title? Like, what the fuck? What the hell? Like, what the? Exactly what I feel like saying right now. So, I do not get that at all, man. That is wow. I had to go back and forth to warm my food up. Wow, man, that's. I'm sure Blake Monroe is gonna have a lot to say about that. I know she is. Blake Monroe's leg hit the. Man, I ain't even gonna say no. I'm just gonna keep it at that. She kicked out, so why would you put the title on her? When we see in the footage that Blake Monroe moved her leg, she kicked out. Oh, that's that dumb shit I be talking about. I mean, I love WWE. I'm not even trying to argue with them or nothing, but I'm just speaking truth. Like, yeah, I'm a WWE fan for life, but that was ridiculous. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. The wrestling world seems more in which WWE champions were crying while they're quickly out of it.
Ah! He's funny as hell, man.
From behind. That same champion with unlimited potential and projected earnings unlike anyone before him. That same champion with a back so strong he can carry entire industry.
Ouch.
Now that back was almost broken this past week, and nobody's there. Why?
Yeah, I wonder why, man.
Was it jealousy?
I gotta ask. I wonder why.
Huh? Was it the fact that I have clearly become a foundation in NXT? Or is it the fact that I have taken the North American Championship and left every title reign before me in the dust? Zero provocation, zero rhyme, zero reason, and I don't care. I'm here to get my answers. So whatever dark shadow you're lurking in, it's time to get your ass out here. Tony D'Angelo.
Oh, Ethan, I know, Ethan. I'm not the guy you're expecting to see. And that guy you're talking about, I don't know what his problem is. And to be frank, I don't give a damn. What I do care about is you talking about people getting on your level and being a champion across companies. I know those big old glasses. You can see my beautiful, exotic queen carrying my TNA International Championship. And Ariana, she's got expensive taste. And the one thing she asked for Christmas this year is more gold. So we got some things to discuss.
Oh, okay. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about, everybody. Zero decorum. You're just going to come out here and up the greatest North American alive, pal? I don't think so. I really don't.
All I'm saying, Ethan, is to go along with my international championship, those AAA mixed tag titles would look so good around the snatch waist of the NXT's hottest power couple. Wait just a moment. What else could happen tonight? From TNA.
Oh man, Moose just came out.
Hold it there, phone. It's about to get busy.
And Moose is not taking his eyes off the steps. Oh, we always say, Book, expect the unexpected.
Always expect the unexpected.
On NXT.
Once again, an NXT talent has a TNA championship. And I'll be honest, the boys back at TNA are pissed. So I'm here to do something about it. Stacks, someone is going to deal with you. And today's your lucky day because I'm laser focused on Ethan Page. Ethan, I'm here to take one of NXT's most prestigious titles back to TNA with me. Okay, well, don't cheer for that. That's not how this works. We actually have rules here in NXT. This ain't TNA. You're going to actually have to talk to Ava, buddy. I'm sorry. Oh, don't worry about Ava, because Ava already signed up on it. And so does Santino. And on December 30th, at the NXT End of the Year Awards Show, you'll defend that North American title against
And Ethan Page getting a hard dose of reality. It certainly does seem like it's going to be a long night for Ava as TNA wrestler, the face of the franchise. Moose is looking to add another accolade to his resume.
Put the camera down.
All night. Put me in the top pocket right here, bro. Come on. I need you to know what it is, man. What are you saying, man?
You got it. You said, wait for it.
Bro, it's a number one contenders match. I want nothing more than my boy to be ringside with me, fam. Come on.
Done.
I'm being for real right now, bro. Ricky might not even show up. You're doing all this for a brother that might not even show up, bro. Come on.
Yeah, you don't understand.
I do.
I was beat. I was 1 second away, and Ricky pulled the rep.
I hate you, bro.
I should be NXT champion right now. You don't understand, bro.
I hate you, bro. You're going to get your look back, but we got to focus on what's right now, and that's 9 number contenders match, bro. Come on, do this solid for me, fam. You got me on what? You got me on what? Come on, fam. All right. Come on. Come on, it's cold out here, dog. Orlando's cold this time of year. Come on, bro. It's cold up there. Come on, bro.
Huge fatal four-way main event still to come tonight. Oh, they're back from Japan, and they're ready for a little payback.
The Belly Boys is back. Go home. I love it, man.
Or get ready. NXT Universe, because in moments, Hank and Tank, the former champions, are back to face OTM live next.
You ready?
Yep. And don't be surprised if they end up losing to OTM. It seems like NXT building them up to be the next NXT Tag Team Champions. Ooh. So next is Hank and Tank versus OTM and Tag Team Action. I am putting that up there right. Well, actually, as soon as the match happens, I'm going to put happening right now is Hank and Tank versus OTM and Tag Team Action. Break my roll, losing the WWE North American Women's Championship is what the fuck I'm talking about. Is what I mean by the creative and the booking needs to get better. The beginning of the show was an example of that. The creative and booking is more greater than on World than it is SmackDown and NXT and the All Elite Wrestling. Just saying. The point is, Blake Monroe kicked out, and they didn't see it. They overlooked that. Bottom line. There needs to be a rematch. Blake Monroe deserves a rematch. Absolutely. I bet they used to saying Jada Parker. She ain't been on the show the last few weeks.
Progressive offers 24/7 protection when you bundle auto, home, and motorcycle. Learn more at progressive.com. The night started with Thea Hale winning the women's North American title. I mean, what's next for someone like Blake Monroe now?
I don't know, man. That was a shocker that just happened earlier. But right now, we got Tank and the OTM about to go head to head. Let's see how this thing play out.
And not only that,
What's next from Blake Monroe should be a fucking rematch. Because her arm was fucking raised.
we find out 2 weeks from tonight, Paige Moose for the North American title on the plate.
Yeah, he's going to be on top of his game because the can, man. And anybody can get it. Who's next? Oh, yes, man.
Devon Evans looking to open up a can of something like the Ripley Saints. And you saw it as waiting outside. He's been out there since the beginning until just moments ago. You can understand why he's here.
Never let him see you. You always got to have that poker face on, that game face on. And like that, he's definitely showing his hand. All right.
Bronco and Nemo in this matchup starting things off with Tank. You understand why this duo has been OTM will turn and immediately attack the former champions. By the way, it was a targeted attack.
Tank definitely has been doing big things as of late. Japan picking up tag team. Go pick a tag team. Go here and then these guys don't follow. Who you want to step on when you get back? Top dog. That's what you want to do.
See why. And you got to credit, by the way, Hank and Tank, as you started to talk about. Let's not forget, lost a lot at the start of the year. I mean, it was a losing streak. But then they started to listen to teams like Claxton, the Hardys, Motor City Machine Guns. You talk about championships, they won titles. Yes, 2 different promotions.
They better give Blake Monroe her rematch. Well, a lot of people there's going to be a lot of internet wrestling community angry fans online.
As you take another look, we feel this impact.
Including the ones that are Blake Monroe fans.
You can tell they've been working on the plate. All the X's and O's are definitely coming into play. Look at the big slam. Oh, yes, man.
Yeah, there's no reason why that title should be put on Thea Hall whatsoever. Blake Monroe, you've seen in the footage that she raised her arm up. There's no reason why they should be putting that title on Thea Hall. That's what I mean, Dog. The creative and the booking needs to get better. That's what I was talking about last night. Last night on my Monday Night Raw review or Monday Night Raw watch along. That is exactly what I was talking about on my Monday Night Raw watch along yesterday night. And I literally said the creative and booking needs to get better on NXT, but also SmackDown as well. I literally said that last night. They literally just showed an example of why creative and booking needs to get better. That right there. Blake Monroe losing clean.
Who's this? Someone just pulled up. But who's the? I mean, you got connections.
I don't know who it is.
Who is it? Who was that? Who the hell?
A big luxury vehicle someone pulled up in. Sorry, I don't know exactly what's going on.
Blake Monroe has only been reigned. She's only been WWE North American Women's Champion for 52 days, and you haven't dropped the Thea Hall.
OTM a little bit on the back foot to Hank and Tank.
I mean, I'm just saying, if I was NXT, I would think about what they did. I would think about what the fuck they just did right now.
And I said, look, guys, first thing you got to do is hurt somebody. If you have to hurt somebody's real.
If I was the Blake Monroe fans, I would think about what the hell. I would think about how big of a mistake that was. Knowing she was only 52 days as WWE NXT North American Women's Champion.
The OTM, this is a different OTM than I see it in the middle of this ring tonight. And I wonder where it comes from, man.
Well, his OTM position to take a giant.
That's fucking crazy, bro.
Let's look at
Look,
26.
you see the move, Andy. You see the move, Andy,
Keep
right?
talking about this. I wasn't alive.
That is fucking crazy that nobody didn't see that Blake Monroe had her fucking arm, raised her arm, and her leg was even moving when she kicked out. When they said 1, 2, her leg moved and her arm was up.
All fun and games over as the former champions.
So clearly that was a fucking kick out.
And the belly bandits are out. The belly boys are now looking around, trying to figure out a plan. And I think that plan is starting to be executed.
Coming to fruition right there. Oh, wait a minute. Look at the ball.
Now check this out. Right when I talk about this, it's a tweet from WrestleVote saying that they were told by a source. This was tweeted out 4 minutes ago. Listen to this. NXT's on commercial anyway. Listen to this. So, WrestleVote just tweeted out and said they were told by a source behind the scenes at NXT right now that discussions are on the way as to how to handle the unforeseen women's North American title change in the match between Blake Monroe and Thea Hall. Changes to the remainder of the show are expected. Good. There needs to be changes because that didn't make no sense. Knowing she only reigned 52 days as WWE North American Women's Champion. That woman was robbed, man. She deserves to get her title back. I'm just saying. That's what I mean by the creative and the booking's got to get better. Oh, it is. When I tell you it's got to get better, it has got to get fucking better in a serious way. It really does. It's ridiculous. Fucking absolutely ridiculous. The ref should be ashamed of themselves. Whoever the referee was, they should be a fucking absolute shame of themselves, man. They really should. Whoever this referee guy name is. I cannot believe they did that. And got away, and they ain't gonna get away with it. The fans are already saying that there needs to be a change. People online are already saying that Blake Monroe deserves her NXT North American Championship back. And I fucking agree. That was some fucked up shit. Really, that was. That really was. Maybe I should have been like, it's Wheezy. Maybe I should have did what It's Wheezy Blonde did and not go live for NXT. Because now I kind of regret going live for this show now. After what I just saw. Holy shit, man. How can you fuck a title reign? How can you fuck up Blake Monroe's title reign like that? How can you end her title reign that way? That is just... That is mind-boggling to me. It really is. Oh, and I'm about to go on X and say something about it too. I am. I'll be right back, real. I'm about to step away. I'm about to say something on Twitter X about it too. I was not, obviously, none of us was not happy about it. Bro, this shit has got to change, bro. This shit absolutely sucks. Like, it's gotta change. The booking and the creative on SmackDown and NXT's gotta change. It's gotta change ASAP. That was just absolutely great. Legitimately, there needs to be a fucking change on both brands. It really should. It really should. They need to focus on NXT first before they can even focus on making creative and booking changes on SmackDown. I cannot believe it.
to another level. And
And then Hank the Tank just rolled up OTM for the pin for the 1, 2, 3.
and that certainly is what happened tonight. Well, let's take a look at today's Your Way replay brought to you by Burger King and DK. Have it your way. You rule. And this match certainly.
They better announce a rematch for next week. I know that. That was some bullshit there.
Coming in here with the win. And regardless of the outcome, all eyes tag team division in the new year here on NXT. Tonight has been unreal. New champion to start tonight, Thea Hale. Bruce making his way back here to NXT, and now
that was terrible. Absolutely terrible, bro. I'm not even gonna lie.
Who is the new #1 contender to Overfemi? Who will challenge for the NXT Championship at New Year's Evil Fatal 4-Way main event?
Yeah, Thea Hall deserves to be a champion, but not North American Women's Champion.
Oh, Ricky Saints, the man who's in the SUV, walking with a purpose. That man has a lot of explaining he needs to do to the NXT universe.
Yeah. In fucking insane. Wow, dude. folks, NXT's back on, and Ricky Saints has come to the ring to explain his actions. Javon is about to come out with a bunch of good reactions and a bunch of good chants.
But it appears that Ricky Saints has something he wants to say to all of us, and I'm sure one man in particular. Yeah, he's talking to you, though. Oh, what do you say? Well, first things first, I'm not out here to apologize. The day that I stepped foot in this ring, I told everybody that I was going to bring in the Absolute Era. And it's a reason why I actually came to NXT, because I wanted to prove to the world that I am exactly what I have been saying for years that I am. Ricky Saints is the guy who can carry any brand. And that is why I took the biggest gamble on myself, because I don't have any more options. And I realized to get forward, I needed to be obsessed with being number one. Now, everyone was searching for the man that was going to be over Femi. And that man was me, and I did it. But here's where it kind of gets confusing to me. You enjoyed it for a minute, but you really wanted someone else. You would have rather had Javon Evans beat over Femi. Which is why no one cared when Young OG decided to jump the line and cash in on his title shot in front of me way before I could get my rematch. So that is why I had to check Javon Evans and remind his narrow ass that he ain't the man until I say so. My entire career, I have played it very safe, and I have been passed over and stepped on. But no more. I'm not doing that. I am going to get what I want when I want it. And if that means I gotta stab you in the back or the front, then so be it. Javon, I tried to be a big brother to you. I gave you some very sound advice. Hey man, wait your turn. You're young. Your time is gonna come. I waited for mine. You mean to tell me that Javon Evans is better than Ricky Saints? No. Hey, how many titles has Javon Evans won? Exactly. Whenever I allow Javon Evans to step in this ring with me, I'm going to prove, just like everyone here, that he is a class way, way, way below me. Just like him and everybody else, they gotta wait. I'm done with the popularity contest. You got NXT superstars in the back chasing clout. Well, you got a real superstar right here, a real main eventer. Ain't nobody in this company more debonair than me, more suave, smell better than me. I'm the only one, absolute Ricky Saints. Facts. I am not the wrong guy. I'm the right guy, right here and right now. Every time I come to the back, and every time I come out to the ring, they say the revolution is televised because you're living in it. There ain't nobody that will do what it takes to get to the top. And there ain't nobody that will go to the lengths that I'm willing to do to keep that top spot. Can you say the same? Javon Evans can. Because if he did,
Jerry do the job.
See, now play it. And you know I was pissed. You agree with it, looking. Oh, Ricky coming right back in. And Ricky Saints, Javon Evans. And
Oh, yeah.
this isn't the same Ricky Saints. This isn't the same Ricky Saints.
Look here. You picking up the pass lane. You picking up the take-point thing. That's the way the game is played. You picking up the pass lane. You picking up the take-point.
Security trying to get the hell out of the way.
Damn.
Jealousy. Ricky looking for a throw. Sam Bo.
This feud just got heated between Ricky Saints and Javon Evans.
Absolutely speechless. We're trying to get everything sorted out here. Javon Evans right now in front of us. I understand we still have action to come. A lot of emotions in this next matchup. Brought to you by Progressive. Tag team action coming your way live. Next.
Soon we'll be telling the whole stadium how Liberty Mutual customizes car insurance. Save
Yeah, and the fucking creative and the booking needs to get better than NXT and SmackDown. Talking about after what we saw at the beginning of the darn show and that women's Women's American Championship match, there's people there that the IWC community is still talking about it. As they should be. That was bullshit. We all know WWE dropped the ball on that. We know that. Are y'all still shocked about it? Are y'all still surprised about that and disappointed about that ending like I am? I know I am. See? Sounds some crazy shit, bro. Everybody, even the YouTube content creators that are alive with their NXT watch alongs like me, saw it. We saw the whole fucking thing, bro. With our very two eyes, literally. They literally screwed this woman up. In the baddest, worst ways ever. I'm still waiting for the end, whether they're going to announce the fucking rematch or not. WWE, we're still waiting. The entire internet wrestling community on X is still waiting for Ava to announce the rematch. This show was not taped. I'm guarantee you the show wasn't taped.
Champions can do anything, right?
Yes, I can.
So that will be what took best over the next 2 weeks.
2 weeks. You're gonna make me defend this twice in a row?
No, Ethan, not everything is about you. Your match will be in 2 weeks, but next week you're going to defend the U.S. title against Silver Gun. No!
Oh, okay. We're not going there, okay, right? You need to leave.
Saints making a statement tonight. Let's not overlook. Maybe Chelsea Green should have mind her own business before barging into the GM's office. WWE fans, Jack Pocket is giving new customers who opt in a free lottery ticket. That's right, get a free lottery ticket on Jack Pocket. Don't forget to use code SUPLEX. As Fatal Influence getting set, and what are you smiling for? Did you know we were going to be joined by Jason?
Oh, the rock star, baby. Oh, yes. How you feel? How you feel?
I
Oh,
would much rather sit next to Book, but I will sit next to your crusty little butt.
This is going to be a long.
You know you love me, man. Come on.
Well, what we do know is that coming up at New Year's Evil, you will be defending the championship that is on your shoulder. And of course, we know you're going to be doing that against the Iron Survivor from this year, January 6th. Mark your calendars. You do not want to miss New Year's Evil here on the CW.
Oh, I'm not going to miss it. I'm going to be live for that.
Of last week.
how about Fallon Henry and Laney Reed?
Better believe that, son.
I'm talking about their opponents tonight who were dropped by Fatal. What are you talking about? Whoa!
That was a blanket statement. You gotta make a statement with the
I understand. Well, look, with the Fatal Influence, let me be clear about this. 2 titles among the 3, and that certainly is a lot of power, isn't it, Booker? He who has the gold.
It is. Makes all of you. Makes all of you.
Look how good they look right now. They're killing me.
They
Right now,
so
Jimmy.
cover right now. Look at the leg of the kick out.
Jimmy Fish, she's like a sensation, and like that, she's getting the TX first. Really described so
Look at Jack. She said on commentary, you funny as hell.
Get your tickets to Ride, baby.
JC obviously can't even deny it. The UCC is competing with confidence. They've been skyrocketing up the last several weeks. The tag was made. Alexa Claire is now the legal superstar for her team. And look at this tag team. We saw that from OTM earlier. Seeing somebody get foul and another kick out. Of course, I'm going to assume that there's no chance, in your opinion, Jason loses her title.
Like I said, when you talk about the lady should have all the doubt, all the naysayers out there. Get up here. Like the Oracle said, if I was the Oracle, I would say she's the one. Oh, yes.
The Oracle is Paul Heyman on SmackDown. The World Digress. We'll focus on the Women's Champion, Jason Jane, who's sitting here ringside. As it's coming back in and red, she could be out of it.
Definitely could be. I mean, you look at Kevin Ray Hines time right now. It's just got all that big.
The tag was made on the other side to wonder what Charlie Dempsey is thinking about when it comes to the NQC 14. Lexis King, Jensen, High Rise, they're busy battling TNA.
Hey, you better chill out. You better chill out, child. Yeah, get in my face again.
Oh, and the distraction. JC Jane Payne.
That's what she fatal.
Oh, phone ain't charging right or something. NXT's on commercial again. Got my camera off for a little bit.
punch their ticket to New Year's Evil. Who will be the new number one contender to face Oma Femi? As here comes the current and reigning number one contender to your title chase game. And Fatal Influence right now is being wiped out.
Vic, stop saying it.
Whoa! And we know the battle for the women's title New Year's Eve, as we just saw, it's a huge main event. It's been a huge night here on NXT.
Yes, indeed. Here comes the back right now, Kendra Grace. She's on fire right now. Oh, she belongs, man. She belongs. Every time, I must say.
Listen to the NXT universe, but get
Oh,
and get her drop to it. You
That's exactly what she deserves.
Oh,
Lady taking care of business.
but
tag is made. Now on the legal superstar. And like a well-oiled machine, Fatal Influence into the cover, looking for the victory. Some momentum being built, and a kick out. And look, I will give the champion some flowers here. It's hard to argue that Fatal Influence is the most popular in the WWE.
Use it
to the corner, son.
I was trying to be nice, and she always yell at me every single week that I don't say anything nice about the
Yeah,
champ.
it took you 4 years.
I
Thanks a
don't say
lot.
anything nice about Fatal Influence. But right now, they're taking control of this matchup for a moment. Slam out of nowhere into the cover, but Laney is
Yes,
right.
indeed. That's great teamwork there by Owens.
Boom.
And Sinclair, though, turned this matchup inside out. Let's forget we talked about Laney Reed at one point. Wait a minute. Wait for a submission. Where are you going? JC just... Derek Sanders.
The three, what are you talking about? Oh, wait a minute. What was that?
Just got dropped. And wait a minute, run! I don't know what has gotten into the NXT locker room here tonight. Fallon looking for the cover. Kick out for a moment, charging back in. Another counter. And take a look.
Oh my God, she's so,
Go right back.
so quick, man. Got that second elbow, got to cinch it in.
Workers go. Oh, be a bet. Fallon is the tag. I was talking to the champion about picking up momentum, but the woman who picked up momentum was the challenger at New Year's Eve. I don't know why you have your head in your hand right now. The NQCC overcame the numbers advantage. They overcame everything that was thrown at them here tonight, and for good measure, there is Fallon Henley screaming in pain. And the woman who could be screaming in pain may be the champion. JC better not overlook her opponent, because January 6th at New Year's Evil, Gray is looking for more gold.
Thea Hale, congratulations on becoming the new NXT Women's North America.
Man, screw that. Black Monroe deserves her freaking rematch.
I've been here since I was 18. In case you, I've had friends. I've not had friends. I always wanted a championship, and I have done this today. You see, it says Blake Monroe, but it's gonna say Thea Hale pretty soon. I'm so excited. Kelly, can you believe this?
I have to say congratulations. It looks like you figured this out faster than I did.
Jordan, I'm telling you, you just have to be positive. You just have to believe. I've done it. Back. My title. I didn't lose. I kicked out. I don't know who found that referee. He deserves to
She
be-
did. She did.
It's been for like 30 minutes. Can you just let her have her moment? Why don't you go lick your wounds somewhere else?
This is the worst day of my life. I want my rematch. Enjoy your new muscle muffin. Oh.
Do you think Jordan Grace is going to turn heel tonight? What if she tricks Thea Hale and helps Blake Monroe win that title back? That's what I'm thinking right now. Jordan Grace is going to shockingly turn heel by helping Blake Monroe right? Distracting Thea Hall helped Britt Monroe win her title back. That's what I'm thinking. Are y'all thinking that too? I mean, Blake Monroe's got to figure out how to get her title back somehow.
Of what? Lola, I am the best crossover superstar in this locker room. And if I wasn't here, then maybe you'd finally win a championship. Kalani, gymnastics is nothing compared to MMA. And people like you and Izzy are going to find out real quick.
We're in City Beautiful, live in Orlando tonight for NXT, and this week,
She didn't even get to finish her promo. They just turned the damn thing.
Take a look, top to bottom. You do not want to miss a single second of any WWE podcast. NXT kicks off 2026 in a city near you. Visit WWE.com/events for a full schedule and use pre-sale code WWE NXT for pre-sale tickets. Pre-sale ends tonight at 11:59 p.m. So act fast and purchase now.
Bro, the amount of adrenaline you get here versus LFG is insane. Like, beating Lexus was so exhilarating. It honestly might be chasing raccoons.
Dude, I know, I told you. And I was itching for a shot at the Women's North American title last week, but that really didn't go as planned.
No, you
Ruined it. The AAA mixed tag team title match was right there.
Baby, we were this close. And that team named Meathead moved everything.
I thought I left the moose behind when I left the Great North.
I'm sorry, did you say a moose in Florida? That actually is super weird. Typically, they don't come this far south, but has been cold. Happy December, am I right?
Are you stupid? No. Don't you have an appointment to get your tooth fixed?
No.
Don't you two have a couple's therapy session to attend or something?
How dare you LFGers speak to NXT's power couple like that?
Hey, first of all, you guys were being rude to us. First, second of all, don't throw shade, bro. We won our season of LFG.
What?
Yeah.
Well, you guys are winners. We're winners. So how about next week you find out that NXT is a different ball game than LFG? Sound good?
I'm learning about that. This is your world, D. Lock in.
Doesn't waste opportunities.
Hey, they call it cash. We call it design, baby. Yeah, bro. I promise I got y'all. Let's do
Well,
it.
main event here in just a few moments, but Booker, what a night it has been since the very beginning. I mean, truly chaotic. Shocking. Oh, good one. You have Boots coming back from TNA, winning the Women's North American Championship. Right here in front of us, Javon Evans being planted, busted over by Ricky Saint.
So are we, or is she going to announce the rematch?
It's the end of the year. What a night it has been.
Oh, I like that boy.
Let's talk about next week. Is on the topic of championships in Seoul, Uruka, where gold once more. After earlier, it's been agreed upon by all parties. Shelf Screen will defend the Women's United States title next week here on NXT. On the topic of the Women's Division 2 win with victory on the line, who's looking to prove a point? Who walks away with a statement win? Will it be Royal Ice or will it be Izzy Dane? And there is nothing like the need for speed. Who will face Jasper Joy for the Speed's title of
Bruh.
the Speed Tournament? Begins next week right here on NXT.
Bro.
But now it's time to find out who will be the number one contender for New Year's Eve.
This is it.
Bro. They didn't announce no fucking rematch. I didn't see not a single thing. I didn't hear Vince Joseph say not a damn thing about as to whether Blake Monet or Blake Monroe will get her rematch or not.
That was a quick trigger decision to make that matchup after that interaction. AJ is not playing around anymore. She has had a hell of a night since the beginning.
She put in work. Big credit, babe.
I don't want to talk about it no more.
Saturday, is this the man with the momentum coming in tonight? Because he had quite the showing in our nation's capital.
Here's something really what I must say this kid is like the wind. Feel it, but you can't touch it. But you know he's there. That's kid Leon.
They need to get Blake Monroe her rematch like ASAP. Like they have not yet announced her rematch. When is she gonna get it? Okay, check this out. Hold on. We gotta pause. We gotta mute this. Fuck that shit. We gotta mute this. So, Fightful Sean Ross Sapp just tweeted that it was confirmed to them that the WWE North American Women's Championship match, the fact that Thea Hale won that WWE NXT North American Women's Championship, was not meant to happen. He said, was confirmed to us this was not meant to happen. That's what Fightful said. Did WWE really tell Fightful that shit? Yeah, sure thing. Like the entire internet community is supposed to believe that. Give me a fucking break, man. Oh. They have the nerve to tell Fightful that. Wow. Jeez Louise, man. They got some nerve to tell Sean Ross Sapp to fight for that shit. They know what the fuck they were doing. I think they had Thea Hall to beat Blake Monroe on purpose. What do y'all think? I want to know what everybody else thinks. I want to know what y'all think. I already explained what I fucking think. I already tweeted out what I had to say about it. About Blake Monroe losing her WWE NXT North American Women's Championship to Thea Hall. Hang on NXT to come back on again. Can't wait to be alive for Evolve to see what the WWE Evolve champion Kendall Bray has to say. I wonder what she has to address to the Evolve universe and say.
Around the closing moments of that matchup, but it is Thea Hale who is the new women's.
Whatever, man. And then somebody in the comments just responded and said, "It's not real, man. Calm it down." You know what I responded and said? This is what I responded and said. I said, "Nah, man, this was a total haste. Yeah, Hall got lucky. Refer straight up line. Blake deserved that belt back." It's exactly what I responded and said just now.
NXT Universe, let your voice be heard. You can head to WWE.com for details now. We also were joined earlier by the NXT Women's Champion Jacy Jayne, who called me a few words and a few names. You two can never sit with each other ever again. She was ringside and she may have witnessed her future. Does it become her reality on the first NXT of the new year at New Year's Evil?
There's Dark State.
Certainly, this is a man who has been planning how to seek and destroy, how to divide and conquer, but most importantly, how to win.
Yeah, limited. Look at the thing. Seeking gold to Dark State. That's what it's all about. Winning, man.
Well, that was sounded. This is one fall to a finish. And oh, Miles Bourne just got rocked. And here's what we talked about: divide, conquer, seek, destroy. Look at punches ticking. And Miles Bourne saving things tonight. I mean, could tonight be the night? Someone like Miles Bourne.
And good people right there. Deion Lewis is taking the initiative and trying to kick this thing off positive, trying to let these guys know it's about business tonight.
It's time to look at tonight's NXT recap presented by Progressive. You know, all the fighting here tonight in this matchup in our main event is to face one man, that is Oba at New Year's Evil. I got to get your thoughts on the battle Femi had with Cody Rhodes at Saturday night's main event. Power slam cover.
There you go. I told you. That man, Oba Femi is a generational talent.
Oba Femi's the ruler, the breaker of war.
Slater was in control.
The NXT champion.
What happened to Javon Evans last week, but he has on himself right now in this match.
It has an opportunity of a lifetime to go out here and put himself in prime position to move up the ladder. And I tell you, the kid is special. Right now, he's focused on that task. This guy, TNA champion, he has an opportunity. All of this guy, opportunity of a lifetime. They believe in Joe Hendry.
Obviously, you're starting to believe in him too. You know, just moments ago, you were trying to win a Grammy out here, trying to sing the theme song. I'm sure it's going to get better week in and week out. You might even do a duet at one point. As Leon Slater, just got
That's the power right there. This young man right here is deceptive as well. Joe Hendry has a deceptive grin right there. He's proved it to Leon Slater.
Much like Slater had an amazing Saturday in D.C. Miz finally getting this
you see that
ovation he's always been looking for off the DDT into the cover, become the #1 contender, and Leon able to kick out to keep this matchup going.
Believes he could become the #1 contender, baby.
Take a look. Planning Leon sort of matchup fatal for you.
You got to keep your head on the swivel because you got to understand you got 4 guys and they got 4 different styles. Everybody's looking to move up the ladder. The thing is, you got to be in the right place at the right time. Just like that. Whoa, so close.
That's
So
how
close.
out by Deanna. The one thing I've noticed is Joe Hendry's been trying to use his power in this matchup, but every time he starts to get going, someone's able to derail him for just a second as he's trying to get back in control now. But Leon Slater switching it up. Just like that.
He's got every move in the playbook. Check it out. Look at the balance of Leon Slater. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Obviously, Leon will be rooting for Team TNA, who faces Team NXT inside the Steel Cage this Thursday, as he's all the way to the top. Looking down.
It's amazing.
Looking for the 3. He stuck the landing, and Lennox is able to get that shoulder up. Take another look. The height, the finish, the beauty, and the near fall. Again, in this 4-way matchup, it's the first fall to a finish.
You're gonna get a kid like Slater here. He's so young and so prolific. He somewhat has that cloak of invincibility because he's so young. Losing is not something that's on his mind or anything like that. He's just going to go out here and perform to the best of his ability and let it all if it should fall within me. That's what I think about this kid Slater.
A nasty elbow right to the back of the neck. You talk about nasty, you talk about gnarly, you talk about mean. That is Dion Lennox. First fatal 4-way in his career. Same can also be said.
Oh, great. That was fine. Look where he is, son.
And you would think for Dion Lennox, he would thrive inside the chaos of this fatal 4-way matchup.
Being a part of Dark State is all about chaos. It's all about keeping things in a position where everything is like all over the place right now. Trying to suck it up. So he has more power than this kid Leon Slater, but Slater's quick, agile, mobile, versatile. Got to get hostile in this mud, man.
Take a look around and everything right now. It's been even, almost like a chess match. And it's Universe squarely behind Leon Slater right now. So in your opinion right now, it's still even across the board. Who's got the inside track in this contest?
Yeah, I don't think anybody has an inside track or anything like that, but everybody's fine. The prize is over 50. 330 pounds, 6'5" tall, a broken, stomping, grave, digging destruction. That's the prize.
Second high cross body. Will it be enough? Will it be? And it still was not good enough for Leon to make his way to New Year's Eve. How massive would a victory be for TNA as a whole if Leon Slater became the number 1 contender?
If Leon Slater became number 1 contender, definitely TNA would be in a really, really good spot. But Leon Slater, I mean, I don't know how much he weighs. I mean, what 210 pounds, maybe taking on over 50. That's going to be a hell of a task. But I think the kid is actually talented enough to actually go out there and compete with Oba.
I'm taking a look right now.
Oh,
and Leon's able to go up to Oba.
oh, look like he tweaked his knee there. Look like he on the landing that big.
Now it's here the official coming over to check that right here in front of us. You may be correct that Leon Slater getting right back in, a little bit of hesitation, and that opens the door for Dion Lennox. Miles Bourne sliding back in again. This is a fatal 4-way matchup, and Miles Bourne, who was told by many, including someone, and I can't believe I was saying this, someone like Ethan Page, who told him to be more selfish. Do it for yourself. Take control.
Miles Bourne right now.
Yeah, he actually said that.
Definitely get a big win after stepping out the NQCC. This opportunity for him to do it. Oh, baby.
At Dark State. Looking at Dion Lennox. That's why Lennox playbook. Heads up by Lennox. But also headed by Joe Hendry. Big bucket swing. Ducking the clothesline from behind. Stagger by
Believe it or not, Ethan Page actually said that.
Too late. She's been dead.
I had to beat that because I ain't not trying to get no copyright again. We got 857 subscribers. All we need is 2 more. We'll be at 860. So subscribe to the channel if y'all are new and hit the thumbs up. We're still waiting for NXT to come on from a non-stop split screen commercial break. Oh. You got the Simps online responding, telling me to calm down over that Blake Monroe losing that NXT Women's Championship. How you gonna tell me to calm down when I actually saw what happened? She was robbed. It wasn't right. She deserves a rematch. Bottom line. Like, it's easy for a dude to tell me to go smoke some weed or something. It's scripted and shit happens. Like, like, he literally responded to my comment and said that. So I responded to him and said, dude, it's easy for you to say, go smoke some weed. Like, it's that simple. I'm hyped about WWE, and when Blake Monroe gets robbed like that, it fucking hits different. Scripted or not, it was fucking trash, dude. It was absolute trash. It was absolute trash how that match ended. Then I went on to say the ref was straight up sleeping on the call, didn't even see Blake's arm lifted, and Thea got the win. I'm like, bro, Blake was the real winner there. She deserved that belt for real. I'm wondering what's going to happen in NXT and SmackDown after this mess. Gonna be watching close to see if they give Blake Monroe a rematch, because it's like I'm almost getting her last name wrong. Almost. But anyways, I said gonna be watching closely to see if they give Blake a rematch because she needs it bad. WWE fans gotta be steaming about this one too. And they're all still steaming about it. And I don't blame them, as they should. As they rightfully should be steaming about it. And then you got some mark online saying grow up. Huh? Give me a break. Really? Yep, and I'm finna respond to him too. Anybody that comments negative shit about me saying over the fact that I said that Blake Monroe deserves a rematch, I'm gonna respond to their comment. I'm gonna argue with them because that's what the fuck I do. I will argue with anybody that says anything negative about me and my comment.
Lennox on the outside, things starting to break down once more.
Deion Lennox right there, right place at the right time in this matchup. But Slater he's just a dog right now, man. He's not gonna quit.
Slater, the youngest in charge, a man who's dreamed of the moment, the man who realized another dream to be on John Cena's last match, to be part of that event, to be in our nation's family. Climbing to the top rope. He's thinking to go for that exclamation point. But look at Jim Lennox. So wise. Roy just got away. That's too far. On one leg.
He's so damn right.
Connected.
Got a little extra distance there with this one.
Uh-oh. Leon Slater making history right here.
Trying to block out the pain. Trying to climb it.
Oh!
You ain't tipping. What about the landing by Leon here on the outside? Born right now in the driver's seat. Or at least the moment. And could it be Entry, who's made believers year after year? This shot gets right on the button, but the NXT universe right now starting to believe. Turning around his poor Joe Hendry right there. Hendry's had opportunities at the NXT Championship in the past. Would love one more opportunity. Would love to start the new year in the main event. Would love to start the new year as champion.
All the way. Oh, big.
Place, right time. He's in the wrong place in that moment. You can't tell me Joe doesn't walk Entry down. Looking for that angle slam to Miles Bourne.
So close to Joe. You can see it. You can see it. You can taste it. Through his hand is one big shot. And he could be that number one.
Oh, face it. Slater. No. Got caught. Got hoisted. And then getting tossed to the outside. The back of the ring, Miles Bourne gets picked up. And we've seen this in the past from Joe Hendry. Hendry going deep into the playbook.
Here we go.
Going for the cover.
That's it.
Right place, right time.
Right place at right time, like Deion Lennox. Like I said, he has something to prove.
But we also know the issues between Joe Hendry and Dark State as they fight right in the outsider. Slater to the top. Slot top 450. Looking to take advantage.
Nobody holds it.
Slater's the number one contender.
Here's your
Oh, so it's going to be Leon Slater versus Obafemi.
TNA wrestler is the number one contender to the NXT Championship, and the youngest in charge did all here tonight. And this was some of the action. I mean, John showed the match was rolling. He was going deep into the arsenal. He was holding everything out of the
Joe Henry's going to the main roster, man. It ain't going to matter for him.
Disbelief. Leon Slater is now the man to challenge the ruler. Here comes the prize. the landscape going to shift. Leon Slater has a date with destiny. Slater, Femi, with everyone looking on at New Year's Evil.
I just saw Tony D. I just saw Tony D'Angelo standing right behind the fans. It's looking like Obafemi's next feud for the championship is going to be with Tony D'Angelo. Now I got another idiot online commenting, talking about some grow up. Typical Marks Online, man. Typical. On and say. Guess what I'm going to respond and say, y'all? I'm going to say exactly what I'm going to say, and this is straight up the truth. Bro, grow up. Are you kidding me? It was a straight up robbery, regardless. Blake Monroe was clearly the one who should have kept that WWE North American Women's Championship. The ref was sleeping, didn't even see Blake kick out at 2. 52 days as champion, and they take it away like that, creating a huge controversy. Man, if that's how they're booking stuff on NXT and SmackDown, they got to fix it. Pronto. A rematch for Blake is the least they could do after that travesty. I'm just saying. That's exactly what I'm going to respond and say. Come on. Y'all simps want to fucking argue and put me down because I told the truth, because I tweeted out the truth and I said what I said. Go ahead. Go ahead. I wish every single one of you would fucking respond to my comment and say something negative. Because if you do, I'm going to respond back. And I'm going to put your ass right fucking down the fucking drain and the damn toilet. Like I did with these other 4 marks online that wanted to fucking reply to my comment, talking about some grow up. Oh, dude, go smoke some weed. Blah, 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 blah. Man, y'all motherfuckers need to shut the fuck up and acknowledge me. That's what y'all motherfuckers need to do. Got nothing better to do than to respond to a tweet and a comment that's fucking true. Got nothing better to do than to put down somebody who's speaking the truth. I stand on what I said, and I'm going to stay on what I said. Deal with it. To those of you that are tuning in that's listening, I'll be right back. When I come back, I'm going to go over my overall thoughts and grade on the entire NXT episode. Don't go anywhere. All right, folks. Time to go over my overall thoughts and grade on the entire WWE NXT Season 19, Episode 49. And I'm just going to put it straight like this. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to give you bullshit. I'm going to do nothing but tell you the truth about any show every week. Whether it's on my Monday Night Raw watch along, NXT watch along, or Evolve watch along. Doesn't matter. I'm going to give you the truth like it is. I'm going to give you the truth like how I give it to you. Not like how anybody else gives it to you. This show was mid tonight, okay? NXT was a very, very mid show tonight. Even though at the same time it was a wild ride. It was still a mid show, still a mixed in the bag that really just left me scratching my head. But hey, that's NXT, right? That's NXT, right? Right? And I'm just saying. Got a decent women's tag match. At least we got that part. Moose flexing for the gold. Hank Tank trunking up the OTM. But let's get to the meat of the show. Let's get to the meat of the show, man. I'll be honest with you. The main event was a lot of fun, but that botch finish, bro. That's my reaction to the botch finish. Did. Thea Hall gets the WWE North American Women's Championship. And it has, and boy, does it have almost the entire internet wrestling community unhappy with that decision. And that includes me. I think Blake Monroe should have been the one to retain. Not saying that Thea Hall doesn't deserve to be champion. If that's why the Marks commented on my comment the way they did. Not saying that she doesn't deserve. Yeah, she deserves to be champion. Yeah, she's undeserving and deserves to be pushed on television. But this shouldn't have never been the right outcome of the match. It felt like a robbery. It legitimately felt like a fucking robbery, man. Blake Monroe was clearly the one meant to win. Kicked out at 2. Ref was asleep. Now we're stuck with a title change due to a mistake. Man, I wonder if that bodes well for the Blake Monroe fans online. Because clearly, you know it doesn't. You know the Blake Monroe fans online got to be unhappy about that. Meanwhile, the Thea Hall fans get to be happy and celebrate. So, I mean, some of the Thea Hall fans might agree with the Blake Monroe fans, but, you know, I have to be honest. This was not a good decision. I think this was one of the worst decisions ever to fucking put the championship on Thea Hall just because it was a mistake. Just because Blake Monroe should have been the one to retain the WWE North American Women's Championship. I'm pretty sure WWE had plans to have Blake Monroe beat Thea Hall to retain that championship. I'm pretty sure that was the original plan. I'm pretty sure that was the straight up actual plan for that match. Again, it was one of the worst decisions ever. Thea Hall is not a bad wrestler. Don't get me wrong. But that title should have never, they should have never have her win that championship. That championship should not be on her right now. It should still be on Blake Monroe, bottom line. That is the bottom line of it. Blake Monroe was reigned WWE NXT North American Women's Championship for 52 fucking days. And then you wonder why most of the people in the internet wrestling community are complaining about the botch that they are. Even I was complaining about that. All I'm going to say is the ref was blind. Blake's arm was lifted. Her leg was moving. She clearly kicked out at 2. It was a travesty. But the real bottom line is she deserves a rematch, and WWE better give her a rematch, or you're gonna have the entire Blake Monroe community on edge and outraged. She deserves a rematch, and she deserves it now, ASAP. I mean, I don't know what the fuck's going on with the creative and booking in NXT SmackDown, but I'm going to say this one last time. I'm not even going to say it anymore. This will be the last time I say this on the stream. The creative and the booking on NXT and SmackDown has got to get better. How many more times do I have to fucking say this shit? Like, how many more times do I got to say this? Really? It seems like this company just doesn't care and just doesn't listen to what the fans have to say, and doesn't listen to what the fans want. I know long-term booking is what most people like JD want on TV. Seriously, man, this creative and booking on SmackDown and NXT has got to fucking change, and it's got to change now. It does. I feel bad for every single talent on the SmackDown and NXT men's and women's rosters. They deserve better booking, and they deserve to creatively get their pushes and get used on TV right. Half of the talent are not even getting used on TV right. Half of the talent are not even getting booked right. Half of the talent are not even champions yet. And some of them are getting unappreciated. They deserve to be champions, and they deserve to get the push that they deserve, that their fans think they deserve, that the internet wrestling community thinks they deserve. I literally saw WrestleVote's tweet earlier during the show that discussions were underway to handle the title change, but yet it hasn't been handled. Better hope so, man. This better be handled by next week. I know that. Because Blake was hasted. Everyone knows Blake was the real winner here. And there are some stupid marks online that are blaming Blake instead of the referee. Why don't you blame the fucking referee instead of Blake Monroe? Clearly, the referee didn't see that Blake Monroe had her arm up. He just looked the other way while Thea was pinning Blake. Didn't even see her arm up. Marks are too blind to see that, though. Sad, 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 man. What a sad internet wrestling community that we have to fucking see, settle down, and deal with on Twitter X every single week. I'm talking about full of negative WWE wrestling fan mark accounts online. people commenting on my comment saying, grow up, go smoke some weed. That's fucking worse than that's worse than, I don't know. That's worse than fucking getting stomped in the head by your fucking parent. Or getting your fucking neck cut off. Seriously. Imagine how stressful people get when they get comments like that. That's exactly the comments I got on Twitter X. One of the Mark's accounts comment, grow up. The other one comment, go smoke some weed just because. Just because I responded to WrestleVote's tweet saying that the most ridiculous ending to a match, Blake Monroe lost the North American Women's Championship to Thea Hall, and I'm still steaming. 52 days champion, it was taken away from her in the worst way possible. That's what I said. Then I said she was robbed, plain and simple. Ref was blind. Didn't even notice Blake's arm was lifted. Her leg was moving. She clearly kicked out at 2. This is a travesty. She deserves a rematch. She deserves it now. What's going on with the creative and booking NXT SmackDown? This has got to change. I literally just said that about like 2-3 different times already, earlier. Just saw WrestleVote's tweets that the discussions are underway to handle child change. Better hope so, because Blake was hoisted. Thea Hall got the pin, but everyone knows Blake was the real winner. That's when I got a response from Gavin saying, oh, it's not real, mate. Calm it down. So I responded and said, you know what? Nah, mate, this was a choice. Thea Hall got lucky. Ref was straight up blind. Blake deserved that belt back. And then this fucking Twitter X account, this Mark named Bullington, responded with a GIF psycho. But you know what? I put him down too, because I said, bro, I got to disagree big time. I was watching that match, and Blake didn't deserve to lose like that. Thea Hall might have got lucky with the ref call, but it was still a wild finish. Refs make mistakes, sure. But that was a huge one if you ask me. Blake was on fire that night. Losing like that just doesn't sit right with me. And it didn't sit right with me. It really didn't. Then I went on to say, psycho vibes aside, wrestling's about the skill and the story. And Blake was telling a banger of a story till that call. So this is where I got the comment from the other account saying, dude, go smoke some weed or something. It's scripted and shit happens. I said, dude, easy for you to say, go smoke some weed like it's that simple. I'm hyped about WWE, but when Blake Monroe gets robbed like that, it hits different. Scripted or not, it was trash. How that match ended. It really was trash, though. It was like, you can't make that shit up. The ref was straight up sleeping on the call. Didn't even see Blake's arm lifted. Thea Hall got the win. Like, bro, Blake was the real winner there. She deserved that belt for real. I'm wondering what's going to happen in NXT SmackDown after this match. Going to be watching close to see if they give Blake a rematch because she needs it bad. WWE fans got to be steaming about this one. So, yeah. And then another account commented, is something wrong? I'm gonna respond to this. I'm gonna respond to this one. I'm gonna put him down too. Watch. Y'all think I'm playing? I ain't playing. These WWE, AEW marks online ain't about to put me down. It ain't happening. It ain't happening, dude. It ain't happening. I'm gonna stay on my business. And guess what I'm going to tell this account, this other account that responded to my comment. This was the last account that commented on my comment on WrestleVotes' tweet. about that WWE North American Women's Championship match. Mug gonna have the nerve. He gonna have the nerve comment talking about something wrong. It's fucking accounts like this that are just fucking delusional and fucking stupid, man. Why do you gotta be asking a stupid fucking question that I'm obviously gonna respond to? That I can obviously easily respond to and put you down? Like, what was the fucking point? So, anyways, let's get to the fucking comment. So, this Twitter X account, Franco's Dillinger, replied to my comment. It said, "Is something wrong?" So this is what I'm going to respond and say. Listen up, y'all. Hell yeah, something's wrong. The ending to the match was a complete disaster. Blake Monroe got hoisted out of that WWE North American Women's Championship match by Thea Hall. I'm talking about a travesty of justice. Bro, 52 days as champion, and they take it away like that. The ref was off, plain and simple. Didn't even see Blake kick out at 2. Her arm was lifted. Leg was moving. They still giving the win to Thea with a question mark. It's a crime, man. Blake deserves that rematch like yesterday. What's up with the booking in NXT SmackDown? They got to get their stuff together because that was some shady, shiesty, business bullshit. Russell Vole says discussions are happening about the title change. Hope they fix this mess because, like I said, Blake was the real winner there. This ain't right. It's got to change now. Exactly what I'm about to respond to him and say right fucking now. Anyways, folks, I hope y'all enjoyed your time with me tonight for NXT. Don't you just hate when somebody responds to your comments asking dumb questions? I hate that shit. I really do. I really hate that. And I'm pretty sure other YouTube content creators have gotten comments like that. Questions, dumb, stupid questions like that too. Pretty sure I'm not the only one. I'll be so damn glad when this fucking day is over. So I can move on and everybody else that complained about, Blake Monroe losing that NXT North American Championship can move on too. I don't think they're going to move on from that. I mean, I don't blame them if they don't. If it was Stephanie, I would never move on. I would keep talking about it. If it was Stephanie Vaquera that lost it during North American Championship and only had 52 days. Well, except Stephanie's reign, she didn't reign she reigned past 52 days. Her reign wasn't at 52 days, like Blake Monroe. Stephanie had a good reign at NXT. The same needs to happen to Blake Monroe at this point. All they got to do is book the rematch for next week or for a premium live event and just fucking let Blake Monroe beat Thea Hall to get that title back. That's all they got to do. They should have they should have been watching. And to be honest, the decision to have Thea Hall win that WWE North American Championship should have never happened at all. at all in the first place. Not saying she don't deserve it, but it should have never happened. The referee should have been looking. He should have saw Blake Monroe's arm lifted up, and he did. So that's the ref's fucking fault. Not Blake's fault. That's the ref's fault for not seeing Blake Monroe's arm lifted up. Her leg was moving too. Her left leg was moving. She had her leg up. She had her arm and her leg up. So we'll see what kind of discussions that they're going to have. We'll see what's going to happen with that. I'm getting off of here, folks, because I'm going to be live for Evolve tomorrow night. I'm going to hop on Pokemon Legends AZ and finish beating Zygarde. I got to find a way to beat Zygarde's final form, which Zygarde, Ice and Dragon and Fairy type moves are effective against Zygarde. And I tried that. I've only beaten his first form, his 50% form. That's it. I've never beaten his final form. When I win against his final form, every time I lose. So I'm going to figure out a way to beat that final form. I'm going to keep going with that strategy that I went when I was beating his base form and his 50% form. I'm going to apply it to his final form when he transforms to his final form, whenever, But anyways, if you guys don't get to catch up with my NXT watch along, it'll still be on the channel. I'm talking about to everybody that hasn't listened, that hasn't really tuned in or seen it yet. It'll still be on the channel. It's not going anywhere. Yeah, I have repeated myself on this stream a little bit. I just want to make sure everybody understands how I'm feeling about that situation, about Blake Monroe losing that championship, about that botch, about how she got robbed, how the referee was blind and didn't see that her arm was up. That's all. That's all. But I'll see you guys for Evolve episode 41. I can't wait to see Kendall Gray explain to the Evolve universe her first title defense win and whatever else she has to say. She has to get off her chest. I wonder who her next opponent's going to be. Is it going to be BJ Visa, the one that beat Kylie Armstrong? I doubt it. We'll see. There's a huge possibility that Wendy Chu could be winning over Chantel Monroe tomorrow night. Maybe. We'll just have to see whenever I'm live for Evolve, whenever we tune into Evolve tomorrow night. Has something in my throat. Anyways, y'all take it easy. Have a great rest of y'all's midnight, and I will see y'all live for Evolve Season 1, Episode 49. I'm out. Don't forget I may be posting some screenshots of that one last mission that I have to complete, which is beat Zygarde. I'll be posting screenshots of the shiny Pokemon that I'm going to catch when I start doing my shining hunting on Pokemon Legends AZ. I'm going to be shining hunting when I complete the Pokemon Mega Dimension DLC story. I'm getting that DLC. You better believe that. Because once I get it, it's going down. And I'm beating the whole fucking thing by myself, too. Like I did with the other missions in the original, base, the original main game. Or with the original story, put it that way. But once I complete main mission 45, I'm going to post a screenshot showing you guys that I completed. I'm done. I basically beaten the main game already, the main story. I just got Pokemon Mega Dimensions DLC story to complete after I beat Zygarde to complete main mission 42, which is starting to get quite tough. Not gonna lie, but I figured it out. I have a plan of how I'm going to defeat the final form Zygarde, and it's gonna be good. So don't forget to check out that video, folks. You know that video showcasing all of the Pokemon from Gen 1 to Gen 9 that I showcased, that I showed y'all. Don't forget to check it out and share it to all social media platforms. To anybody that's a Pokemon fan only, of course. It's still, so far, it's got 5 likes, which is great. Which is really, really great. And of course, I appreciate the support from each and every single one of you that have supported me and my channel. You know I always give back to y'all. You know that. When you support me, I give back. But anyways, good night, y'all. See y'all tomorrow for Evolve.